In a world teetering on the edge of financial uncertainty, the imminent economic collapse and stock market crash looms larger than life. The signs are everywhere: skyrocketing debt, volatile markets, and the eerie calm before the storm. It's not a matter of if but when, leaving many to ponder their next move, bracing for the impact. This video is your ultimate guide to not only survive but thrive in the face of economic adversity. This comprehensive guide is designed to equip you with the knowledge, strategies, and actionable steps to safeguard your financial future. Whether you're a savvy investor, a concerned homeowner, or someone just starting to ponder the state of the world's economy, this piece is tailored to give you a head start in the race against economic downturn. From diversifying your investment portfolio to adopting a minimalist lifestyle, each tip is meticulously curated to ensure you're one step ahead. Prepare to arm yourself against the inevitable, turning crisis into opportunity and fear into action. 30. Get out of debt. An economic collapse hits, and while everyone's figuring out their next move, you're sitting back, relatively stress-free. Why? Because you've tackled the one thing many overlook: debt. That's right, getting out of debt isn't just good advice. It's your financial armor against economic turmoil. Remember those difficult times when folks were losing jobs and drowning in debt? That's a situation you don't want to find yourself in. Today, debt collectors aren't playing games anymore. They're more determined than ever, with some areas even seeing debtors being thrown behind bars. Free yourself from the chains of debt now, and you'll be more than just prepared. You'll be empowered when the economic tides turn. 29. Relocate away from metropolitan hubs. In an era teeming with uncertainty, it's not just a mere suggestion, but a strategic move to consider relocating away from bustling metropolitan areas. The fact is, a lot of us are deeply intertwined with our urban lives, jobs, and communities. Are you prepared to make a shift for safety's sake when the inevitable economic downturn darkens our doorsteps? City streets might not just echo with the footsteps of the hurried, but potentially with the chaos of unrest and the surge of crime. Imagine a life where your safety isn't constantly under siege. Moving to a more serene, rural setting could not only be your sanctuary but a savvy survival strategy for what lies ahead. Are you ready to rethink your coordinates on the map for peace of mind in tumultuous times? 28. Hiking boots or comfortable shoes as your ultimate survival gear. Now, if you're brainstorming essentials for survival, sturdy footwear might not top your list, but trust me, it's a game changer. Imagine a scenario where your car is no longer an option and your only mode of transport is those 2 feet. The last thing you'd want is to tread miles in shoes that scream discomfort. Picture the dependable hiking boots or the coziest, most durable shoes you own, accompanying you through every step of your journey. In a world where convenience stores become relics of the past, selecting footwear that stands the test of time isn't just smart. It's survival. Forget the high heels. When the economy hits rock bottom, you'll thank yourself for choosing practicality over fashion. 27. Stockpile essentials and non-perishable goods. When the economic storm clouds gather and uncertainty fills the air, one of the most practical steps you can take is to stockpile essentials and non-perishable goods. Think about it. If supply chains falter in grocery store shelves start to empty, having a well-stocked pantry can mean the difference between thriving and merely surviving. Items like canned goods, rice, beans, and bottled water can sustain you and your family through lean times. But don't stop there. Consider other necessities like toiletries, medicines, and household supplies. By preparing now, you'll ensure that you're not caught off guard when the next crisis hits. 26. Invest in tangible assets. In times of economic uncertainty, traditional investments like stocks and bonds can be incredibly volatile. That's why many savvy investors turn to tangible assets as a hedge against inflation and market crashes. Tangible assets are physical assets that hold intrinsic value like real estate, precious metals, and commodities. Unlike paper assets, tangible assets have inherent worth that can withstand fluctuations in the financial markets. So consider diversifying your investment portfolio to include tangible assets that can provide stability and security in turbulent times. 25. Learn valuable skills for self-sufficiency. In an economic collapse, self-sufficiency is key to survival. That's why it's essential to learn valuable skills that can help you thrive in challenging circumstances. Whether it's gardening, carpentry, or first aid, acquiring practical skills can empower you to take control of your own destiny. Imagine being able to grow your own food, build your own shelter, or provide medical care for your loved ones. These are the skills that will not only help you weather the storm, but also thrive in the aftermath. So invest in yourself now by learning valuable skills that can serve you well in any situation. 24. Establish multiple streams of income. In an uncertain economy, relying on a single source of income can be a risky proposition. That's why it's essential to establish multiple streams of income to protect yourself against financial hardship. Whether it's starting a side hustle, investing in rental properties, or freelancing in your spare time, diversifying your income can provide a much-needed safety net when times get tough. By spreading your earnings across different sources, you'll be better equipped to weather economic downturns and emerge stronger on the other side. 23. Build a strong support network. In times of crisis, a strong support network can be invaluable. That's why it's essential to cultivate relationships with friends, family, and neighbors who can offer assistance and support when you need it most. Whether it's sharing resources, providing emotional encouragement, or offering practical help, having a strong support network can make all the difference in your ability to survive and thrive in the face of adversity. So take the time to nurture your relationships and build a community of people you can rely on when the going gets tough. 22. Embrace frugality and minimalism. In a world consumed by consumerism, embracing frugality and minimalism can be a radical act of self-preservation. By living below your means and prioritizing the things that truly matter, you can insulate yourself from the worst effects of an economic collapse. Instead of chasing after material possessions and keeping up with the Joneses, focus on building a life of simplicity, sustainability, and contentment. By embracing frugality and minimalism, you'll not only reduce your financial stress, but also free yourself from the endless cycle of consumerism that traps so many people in debt and dissatisfaction. 21. Invest in emergency preparedness. When the economy is on the brink of collapse, being prepared for emergencies is more important than ever. That's why it's essential to invest in emergency preparedness measures that can help you weather any storm. Whether it's creating a stockpile of food and water, developing an evacuation plan, or acquiring essential survival gear, being prepared can mean the difference between life and death in a crisis. So take the time to assess your emergency preparedness needs and take proactive steps to protect yourself and your loved ones from harm. After all, when the next disaster strikes, it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. 20. Stay informed and stay vigilant. In uncertain times, knowledge is power. That's why it's essential to stay informed about the latest developments in the economy and to remain vigilant in monitoring potential warning signs of impending crisis, whether it's keeping an eye on market trends, staying abreast of political developments, or following expert analysis. Staying informed can help you make smarter decisions about how to protect yourself and your assets. So don't bury your head in the sand and hope for the best. Instead, stay engaged, stay informed, and stay vigilant. Your financial future may depend on it. 19. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. In the face of economic uncertainty, it's natural to feel anxious and overwhelmed. But instead of succumbing to fear and despair, channel your energy into constructive action. Take proactive steps to prepare for the worst-case scenario while remaining hopeful for a better outcome. By planning for the worst and hoping for the best, you'll position yourself to weather whatever challenges come your way with resilience and optimism. So take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and get to work building a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones. After all, in the midst of crisis, opportunity often lies hidden, waiting to be discovered by those who are brave enough to seek it. 18. Cultivate a positive mindset. In times of economic uncertainty, maintaining a positive mindset is more important than ever. Instead of dwelling on fear and negativity, focus on gratitude, resilience, and optimism. Cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, and look for opportunities for growth and innovation in the face of adversity. By approaching challenges with a positive attitude, you'll not only reduce your stress and anxiety, but also increase your resilience and resourcefulness. So choose to see the glass as half full rather than half empty, and watch as your outlook transforms your reality in ways you never thought possible. 17. Prepare for barter and trade. In an economic collapse, traditional forms of currency like cash and credit may lose their value or become scarce. That's why it's essential to prepare for alternative forms of exchange, such as barter and trade. By stockpiling valuable goods and developing useful skills, you can position yourself to participate in local economies based on mutual exchange rather than monetary transactions. Whether it's trading surplus food for medical supplies or exchanging handyman services for clothing, barter and trade can be a lifeline in times of economic crisis. So start thinking about what goods and skills you have to offer, and consider how you can leverage them to meet your needs and build community resilience. 16. Diversify your investment portfolio. When the economy is in turmoil, diversifying your investment portfolio is more critical than ever. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, spread your investments across a variety of asset classes, industries, and geographic regions. This can help mitigate risk and protect your wealth from the ups and downs of the market. Consider investing in a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities to ensure that your portfolio is well positioned to weather any storm. And don't forget to periodically rebalance your portfolio to stay aligned with your long-term financial goals and risk tolerance. By diversifying your investment portfolio, you can increase your chances of success and safeguard your financial future against economic uncertainty. 15. Develop a sustainable lifestyle. In a world facing environmental challenges and resource constraints, developing a sustainable lifestyle isn't just good for the planet. It's also good for your financial resilience. By reducing your dependence on finite resources and embracing practices like energy efficiency, waste reduction, and conservation, you can lower your cost of living and increase your self-sufficiency. Whether it's growing your own food, generating renewable energy, or minimizing your carbon footprint, adopting a sustainable lifestyle can help insulate you from the worst effects of economic turmoil and environmental degradation. So start making small changes today to create a more sustainable future for yourself and future generations. 14. Build a rainy day fund. When the economy is booming, it's easy to forget about the importance of saving for a rainy day, but in uncertain times, having a robust emergency fund can be a lifesaver. Aim to set aside 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a high-yield savings account or other liquid assets that you can access quickly in case of emergency. This will provide you with a financial cushion to fall back on if you lose your job, face unexpected medical expenses, or encounter other financial setbacks. So start building your rainy day fund today and give yourself peace of mind knowing that you're prepared for whatever the future may hold. 13. Invest in your health and well-being. In times of economic uncertainty, it's easy to neglect your health and well-being in favor of focusing on financial matters. But the truth is, your health is your most valuable asset, and investing in it can pay dividends in the long run. Whether it's eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, or managing stress effectively, taking care of your physical and mental health is essential for your overall well-being. So prioritize self-care and make time for activities that nourish your body, mind, and soul. By investing in your health and well-being, you'll not only feel better physically and emotionally, but also be better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way. 12. Network and collaborate with like-minded individuals. In times of economic uncertainty, strength can be found in numbers. That's why it's essential to network and collaborate with like-minded individuals who share your values and goals. By joining forces with others who are also preparing for economic downturns, you can pool resources, share knowledge, and support each other through difficult times. Whether it's forming a community garden, organizing a skill-sharing group, or starting a cooperative business, collaborating with others can amplify your efforts and increase your chances of success. So reach out to your friends, neighbors, and colleagues and start building a network of mutual support and resilience today. 11. Invest in education and continuous learning. In a rapidly changing world, investing in education and continuous learning is essential for staying ahead of the curve. Whether it's acquiring new skills, updating existing ones, or pursuing advanced degrees and certifications, lifelong learning can help you adapt to changing economic conditions and seize new opportunities for growth and advancement. So make a commitment to invest in your education and personal development, whether through formal education programs, online courses, or self-directed studies. By expanding your knowledge and skills, you'll not only increase your earning potential, but also enhance your resilience and adaptability in the face of economic uncertainty. 10. Establish a home-based business or side hustle. In times of economic uncertainty, having a home-based business or side hustle can provide a valuable source of income, whether it's freelancing, consulting, selling products online, or offering services to your local community. A home-based business can help diversify your income streams and reduce your reliance on traditional employment. Plus, running a business from home offers flexibility and autonomy, allowing you to set your own hours and priorities. So consider turning your passion or skills into a profitable venture and start building a business that can sustain you through good times and bad. 9. Reduce fixed expenses and liabilities. When the economy is in turmoil, it's essential to trim unnecessary expenses and liabilities to shore up your financial stability. Take a close look at your budget and identify areas where you can cut back on spending, such as dining out, subscription services, or luxury purchases. Consider refinancing high-interest debt to lower your monthly payments and free up cash flow. And explore ways to reduce fixed expenses like housing, transportation, and utilities, such as downsizing to a smaller home or switching to a more fuel-efficient vehicle. By reducing your fixed expenses and liabilities, you'll improve your financial flexibility and resilience in the face of economic uncertainty. 8. Preserve cash and liquidity. In times of economic uncertainty, cash is king. That's why it's essential to preserve cash and maintain liquidity to weather any financial storms that may come your way. Keep a sufficient amount of cash on hand to cover your immediate expenses and emergencies, and avoid tying up too much of your wealth in illiquid assets or investments. Consider keeping a portion of your savings in a high-yield savings account or money market fund that offers easy access to your funds without penalty. And resist the temptation to chase high returns or speculative investments that could put your capital at risk. By prioritizing cash and liquidity, you'll ensure that you have the resources you need to navigate uncertain times with confidence and peace of mind. 7. Protect your assets and investments. In times of economic uncertainty, protecting your assets and investments becomes paramount. That means taking steps to safeguard your wealth from risks such as market volatility, inflation, and geopolitical instability. Diversify your investment portfolio to spread risk across different asset classes and geographic regions. Consider purchasing insurance policies to protect against losses from events like natural disasters, accidents, or lawsuits, and be vigilant about monitoring your investments and adjusting your strategy as needed to stay aligned with your financial goals and risk tolerance. By taking proactive steps to protect your assets and investments, you'll ensure that your wealth remains secure and resilient in the face of economic turmoil. 6. Stay flexible and adaptive. In times of economic uncertainty, flexibility and adaptability are essential survival skills. That means being willing to pivot and change course in response to changing circumstances, whether in your career, investments, or lifestyle. Stay open to new opportunities and be willing to embrace innovation and change. Cultivate a mindset of resilience and resourcefulness, and be prepared to think outside the box to find solutions to challenges. By staying flexible and adaptive, you'll be better equipped to navigate the uncertainties of the future and thrive in spite of adversity. 5. Focus on income generation and cash flow. In times of economic uncertainty, focusing on income generation and cash flow is critical for maintaining financial stability. That means prioritizing activities and investments that generate consistent, reliable income streams, whether through employment, entrepreneurship, or investments. Look for opportunities to diversify your income sources and maximize your earning potential, while also managing expenses and liabilities to ensure positive cash flow. By focusing on income generation and cash flow, you'll build a solid financial foundation that can withstand economic turbulence and support your long-term goals and aspirations. 4. Embrace strategic risk management. In times of economic uncertainty, strategic risk management is essential for protecting your wealth and assets from unforeseen events and market volatility. That means identifying potential risks and vulnerabilities in your financial situation and taking proactive steps to mitigate them. Assess your exposure to risks such as market fluctuations, inflation, currency devaluation, and geopolitical instability, and develop strategies to hedge against them. This may involve diversifying your investment portfolio, purchasing insurance, or implementing risk mitigation measures in your business or personal life. By embracing strategic risk management, you'll reduce the likelihood of financial losses and increase your resilience in the face of uncertainty. 3. Invest in personal and professional development. In times of economic uncertainty, investing in personal and professional development is more important than ever. That means continuously expanding your knowledge, skills, and abilities to stay competitive in a rapidly changing world. Whether it's pursuing higher education, acquiring new certifications, or honing your leadership and interpersonal skills, investing in yourself is the key to unlocking new opportunities and achieving success in any economic climate. So make a commitment to lifelong learning and growth, and watch as your personal and professional horizons expand in ways you never thought possible. 2. Cultivate resilience and adaptability. In times of economic uncertainty, cultivating resilience and adaptability is essential for weathering the storms of life and emerging stronger on the other side. That means developing the mental toughness and emotional agility to cope with adversity, uncertainty, and change. Practice mindfulness and self-care to nurture your mental and emotional well-being and cultivate a growth mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. By building resilience and adaptability, you'll be better equipped to navigate the uncertainties of the future and thrive in spite of whatever obstacles may come your way. 1. Stay hopeful and optimistic. In the face of economic uncertainty, it's easy to succumb to fear, despair, and negativity. But remember, even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Stay hopeful and optimistic about the future, and believe in your ability to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Focus on what you can control and take proactive steps to build a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones. By maintaining a positive attitude and a hopeful outlook, you'll not only weather the storms of life, but also inspire others to do the same. So keep your chin up, stay the course, and never lose faith in the power of hope and optimism to light the way forward. This comprehensive guide is designed to equip you with the knowledge, strategies,